conversation with Always a Lady. We have made it another 7 days around the circle, and here we are again, another Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it is Always a Lady with the conversation. All right, you guys, y'all already know how it go. I am authentically me, and I'm gonna tell you I'm that. So, no shit. Well, I ain't gonna say no shenanigans tonight. It's definitely gonna be some shenanigans, you guys. Hey y'all, hey. I'm gonna let a couple of y'all come in while I gather myself to get ready to y'all see I'm just playing with all my inches today. So it's been a week, you guys. I am not even gonna lie. Like, this week is kind of kicked my tail in a good way. As y'all know, my book is out. It's on pre-sale. Words of Wisdom for the Heart and Soul. I am collaborating with 36 other influential women in this area and beyond, and we have put together a great motivational and inspirational book that has really done great things for us. So I know it is going to definitely bless you guys and inspire you guys. So definitely, if you are looking to pre-sale or get one of those, go over to my website, patriciaalwayslady.com. Check out the pre-sale. All the women are going live, so I've been sharing it in different groups and stuff like that. So along with such a great blessing with my book coming out, just working my tail off, you guys. I'm tired. But I'm not tired enough to do what I love to do. I am not tired enough to show up for you guys. I am not tired enough to show up for myself. So with that being said, tonight we have a good show. We have a good guest. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna try not to do this all night. Listen, y'all know I'm bald head, so all this hair on my head is just, child, I just can't wait to go home and be like, whoop. Anyhow, so I have a special guest this evening. So if y'all are following me, y'all should have seen the flyer posted. Y'all know I do not post my flyers until less than 24 hours before my show, because it depends on my mood, depends on what I'm feeling, and sometimes I don't know who I'm going to have on the show until the day of, or maybe like the day before, because it's really a mood. Like, I am in this space in my life where if I'm not feeling it at that moment, I ain't messing with it. So this is where we at. So if y'all are following me, and you should be, y'all know who I have on tonight. But let's just talk about what we'll be talking about. What did I do this week besides pre-sale of my book, which people are so amazing, and thank you to everyone that has bought a book, that has sent Texas love, all of that great stuff. Thank you. What else have I done this week? Work, you guys. I am in a phase of my life right now. I'm becoming an empty nester, and I am building my businesses. So it is either like work, sleep, semi-leisure, hanging out with my girls, knowledge, power, stuff like that. Like, I'm really, so working. What else did I do this week that was good? Besides just being average me, that's all. Okay. Over the weekend. Okay, take it back. So Saturday was the teaser for VA Swim Week. You have Richmond Fashion Week collaborating with Dapper Luke and associated with Coastal Virginia Fashion Week, and together we all came together and put on Coastal Virginia Fashion. We all came together and we put together VA Swim Week, the teaser, out at Monroe Rooftop in Hampton. So basically, Dapper Luke and Virginia Fashion Week got together and said, hey, we want to bring a swim week here. And I got the call saying, hey, we need someone that we know is amazing backstage. We need someone to coordinate the models and get everything together. So they gave me a call, and there I was. So I was actually the backstage coordinator, the model and designer coordinator for VA Swim Week teaser. As y'all know, Coastal Virginia Fashion Week is a vision of mine, run by some people on my team, which we are gearing up to get back into supporting the creators in this area. I thought since COVID was over and we was back outside, but looked like somebody monkeypox. Is it the chicken pox or monkeypox? I don't know. It's coming back around, and ain't no telling if they're gonna lock us back down, put us in the house. So as soon as we get ready to gear back up, things are happening. But anyhow, so VA Swim Week teaser was this past weekend. It actually was a nice success. It was a great teasers. The model showed up. Thank you to each model that showed up. If you're watching tonight, thank you for just showing up, doing what you do, being committed, being patient. Like, y'all really did a great job. The pictures have slowly been coming out, so if y'all want us to see, just, you know, make sure y'all are following me. I'm going to put a little teaser on my YouTube, so make sure y'all following. And for those that's watching on YouTube, make sure you're following my social media. So you guys have to make sure y'all following everything I do in order to get, because I don't do a lot on one. I split it up depending on the audience or where. So VA Swim Week was this weekend, so shout out to Richmond, Virginia Fashion Week, and shout out to Dapper Luke for putting on a great show, and all the models and designers that came out. You definitely can check them out. I'm going to tag them below when I'm done, or you can go to my page and you can see the shout outs. And I can name them by heart. We had Lavish Tags, which is Eddie Black, which is the husband of Latricia Harrison, who challenged tag. They own Fly Girl Boutique, Lavish Tags. They also own a rental space in Norfolk. I cannot think of the name of it. Fly Girl Boutique Headquarters. That is the name of it. So they are entrepreneurs. They are Black excellent. They are out here doing their thing. I really love their husband and wife. Total Jay-Z, Beyonce thingy. So shout out to them. Then we had Following Dory, which was out of, I want to say, don't give me the line, but she was there. But I'll tag her. You also had Ivy swimsuits. She actually just got finished doing Miami Swim Week. And then we had Fanny. Oh my goodness. So I got my people in the back helping me out. Y'all died. So we had Fanny. Y'all know Fanny. Fanny doing everything across the board when it comes to fashion shows here, publications, dressing celebrities. So she was there, showed up and showed out. And I just love how Fanny shows up no matter what the room is. She's always authentically herself. She never acts like more than what she really is, and she's a big deal. So shout out to her. Shout out to everybody that, you know, came out. They did a great lineup. It was a big deal for all of them to be there. And Fallen the brand was also there. And I've never worked with any of them but Fanny, and it was really a good teaser for VA Swim League. So I think it's going to be something great come next year if we ain't shut down from the monkeypox. I'm just sick of it. Okay, so I did do that this weekend. What else did I do? Try to get some sleep. Yeah, first with my son. Y'all know I'm finna put out a vlog. Y'all gonna see I recorded him for a reason, because his little stinker self be working my nerves. So I got him recorded, so I'm gonna put that vlog out. But dealt with him because he's in transition. What else? And I think that was about it, you guys. It's just be happening and be happening. But I got some good things coming up. Good things coming up, definitely for the fashion world, definitely for the styling world, and also just for, you know, all around just lifestyle. So y'all stay tuned for that. As y'all can see, I have on my style shirt. So I'm gonna start selling these again. First time I sold them, they sold out, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna hold off for a minute because it went crazy. Got a bunch in, they sold out, and I stopped selling them. So I'm gonna have these again. Also, starting next week, I'm gonna start doing giveaways. I have so much stuff that I need to just give away, and I said, why not give it away to the people that support me, that support my YouTube, support my platform? So I have like shirts, I have handbags, I have jewelry, I have makeup, I have perfume. I have so much stuff that I need to give away because I'm kind of like starting over, but not starting over. So y'all stay tuned for that. What else we got going on? I think that is it, you guys. I hope everyone had an amazing week. I hope everyone has been jumping off the cliff and doing what you love, taking that leap to do whatever that is. If you've been following me, and you should be following me, y'all notice on Monday I put purge. I am not letting up on this purge things, purging people, places, and things, purging your wardrobe, purging the things that do not serve you, purging the things that, you know, just you don't need to have in your life. So you guys continue to follow me for all of the great information that I have coming to purge yourself, purge your life, purge all the things. Okay, y'all, we just gonna get on with it because I was on a little late, so I don't want to keep y'all too late. Plus, I have an early morning. As y'all can see, I'm a little delusional, just a little bit. anyhow, thank you guys for watching. If you are watching this live, please go ahead and like, comment, and share. Drop a comment below. If you have a question for me, go ahead and put that question down below. I'm going to see it from my tablet. Also, if you are watching the replay, go ahead and still leave a comment. I'm going to go ahead and answer the best that I can. So you guys, let's get ready to just invite our guest on. And if you are not familiar with her, I guess you are about to get familiar with her. My guest tonight is actually the one and only Miss Keys, singer, songwriter, model, actress, client, friend, all y'all know I know everybody. I know everybody. So we have her on the show tonight. She actually has something really big coming up, and I thought this would be the perfect time to get her on the show, following up with my girls. And I noticed the way God is just lining things up, he's allowing me to have a platform to help them extend their voices to the things that they have going on. And that's what this is here for. We're about supporting each other, making sure each other are, you know, doing the best that each other can, and being there for each other. So as long as I have a platform, they have a platform. And if you need a platform, you need to DM me. So yes, let's have Miss Keys come sit on the couch and talk about what she got going on, all them great things happening, and you know, hey, Will.
Hi.
Oh, you guys, so this is, I'm pretty sure y'all know. If y'all follow me, y'all follow Keys, and maybe not, you know, I don't know. I'm not sure, you know what I'm saying? But she's here tonight. How you doing, Boo?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing well. You look pretty.
Thank you.
You was really loving this short hair. I see you're holding on to it.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I slipped for a couple days this week, but I'm back.
Listen, a good wig don't hurt nobody, but it don't hurt nobody. So I'm glad that you were able to join me.
Thank you.
You have a lot happening, that's been happening. So for those that do not know, I'm gonna take you back just a little bit so she can give y'all a little background on exactly who she is and why she's sitting on this couch today. I think I met you about, what year was that? Can you remember? Famous was still in Hampton. I still had my boutique, so it was somewhere around 15, 16.
Yeah.
It's been that long?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's been a long time.
Yeah, authentically, we built a relationship. I started off as your stylist.
She did a great job.
Yeah, and again, I tell people when I come on as your stylist, it's not for me to be called every time you need to be styled. It's for me to style you and teach you how to go on without me, because you're gonna still need me, but my job is to teach you how to style yourself. And this is one of my clients that has really grasped the concept of understanding how to style yourself for the different things she has going on. And that just makes me proud, because people say, well, don't you feel like you're missing out or you're missing? No, because when you see your clients evolve and being able to do what you teach them, that is reward enough. So she has really grasped that concept. So I started out as her stylist, and then I ended up getting a show on Famous, and she was helping me with like my boards and stuff. And we just built the authentic relationship from there. And then along, you know, the lines of life, things happen. We are there to support each other, and now we're here where she is actually I can't even say producing your first anything, because you produce all your music videos. You put together all your sets when it comes to things that you're doing, but she has actually put together a concert with her and some more local artists. But let me stop talking. First, let's tell people, you know, who is Miss Keys?
I'm a go-getter.
That you
for
are.
sure. I'm a fighter for all things underdog. But it's been a long time coming for what's going on right now, and it was nothing short of the encouragement from the people around me. Definitely Patricia, because just watching her and her empowerment and just go do it. Even if you're scared, just go do it. So that's a big factor of why I'm even doing this concert.
She jumping off the porch, you guys. I'm telling y'all gotta jump off the porch and just get it done. I'm telling you, for real. And please go over to her page and go to her website and just check her portfolio from. I mean, on top of just being a songwriter, she's a great model. You know, you have really perfected being a model and learning how to do what models need to be done. So while we're here, let's start here. Yeah, I told y'all we go however I feel like I want to go. And this has been a really big conversation in our industry, because we're both in the same industry when it comes to fashion and model. I work with them, I style them, I dress them. You are a model, and you became a designer, so you work in that realm too. What do you think is the biggest downfall for models? Okay, I'll put it this way so it won't be so broad. how do you feel that the modeling industry in VA is? If that's like, how do you, what do you? Okay, listen. I'm trying to ask the question to get straight to the point because it's a lot that can be said, you guys. So hold on with me. Tag some models on here because I want to hear what they got to say. Matter of fact, I'm about to tag some because I know they got a lot to say. Do you feel like models in this area are? Dang it! It's so much I want to ask. Dang. Do you think it's worth trying to model in this area? Let's put it that way.
Whew.
Let's start there.
I'm never gonna work in this town again.
I mean, listen, just be honest, because at the end of the day, you're probably gonna say something that people is thinking in their head, and just because you think that doesn't mean that it can't improve or get better. But
True.
where we are now, we have to start having a conversation about what's now and what's real. All that fluff and all that bull crap and making people feel like this and that, that's how it's gonna continue to be junk. So why I have you up here is like, hey, give your opinion, but that does not mean it cannot get better. And again, opinions are like buttholes. Everybody got one. This is just Miss Keys.
Okay, I would say since I started, because it's been almost 13 years since I started modeling.
That's been a long time.
It's a long time. I can say that the quality of models has declined because the exchange of goods has declined. If that makes any sense.
The basically the
compensation.
Yeah. Okay. The give and take. Okay.
So when I first started, I would get paid every now and then, but I was learning, so I understood that. But then once I hit about 5 or 6 years and started doing fashion shows where I did about 75% of the designers, I would hear conversations of some models getting paid but not others, which becomes disrespectful.
Yeah, definitely.
And then the exchange of clothing changed as well.
Like you modeling for clothing?
Yeah, modeling for clothing, and then it went down to if you're a brand ambassador, which shout out to Fly Girl because I'm one of her brand ambassadors and she does not do this, but some clothing brand ambassadors would have to pay a percentage to promote. So I'm paying you to promote a product, which the amount I'm probably paying for the product is what you got wholesale. So now in turn, I'm funding your business.
Yeah.
So that has been a huge takeaway. Like I think I stopped modeling a couple of times in my career because of that.
I can see that, and with all that being said, do you think that people in this area are now taking it like really a joke for being a model in Virginia or a fashion? Like I'm being authentically real shit.
Yeah,
I want to know, what people, because I'm not a model, so I don't do model talk. Even though I be backstage, I'm still the coordinator or this. So, but the models talk to each other different than they'll talk to the person that's running the backstage because they want to continue to model, but they do have opinions. Like they're not dumb, you know what I'm saying? They do have feelings, they have emotions, and they have lives. So they have opinions on how they're being made to feel and treated. And let me just say this. When I started doing this, I did fashion shows. And, getting into the game, I was just learning. So I used to do, if they sold tickets, they'll get like $10, $15 off the tickets. The tickets wasn't much. So they always got something. And then my models always got free tickets for at least their mom, their husband, their immediate family. They didn't have to pay for those, because I was learning my way. But now being a, experienced coordinator, fashion show producer, I don't want to do any shows. And I'm just going to say, this is shows that I produce. Now, if I'm being paid to do something, I'm going to do what I'm getting paid for. But if I'm producing the show, I don't want to produce anything that no one is getting compensated for to where it is that their value is. And that means I want models paid, hairstylists paid, makeup artists paid. Those trade for trade days for me are over. Those exposure days for me are over. And I don't want it, and I don't want to give it. So if I'm not going to take it, I'm not going to ask you to give it to me.
Yeah.
I just went on a rant. Y'all know I got ADHD. But basically what it is. So, and you say you stopped modeling because of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
How do you feel about, working with photographers in this area? Like, do you feel like y'all equally see the value in each other, or it's kind of like...
I don't think that there's equal value. And I can only speak personally because of how hard I work. And this is how I've been from day one. I always showed up with multiple outfits, makeup done. If it's a hot day, I've been on the bus with a book bag with clothing.
Not a bus and a book.
Bus and a book bag, and then doing my makeup in the rear view mirror of the like photographer's car. Like I've always been that type of go getter, but I feel like to a certain extent it's not appreciated because, like time for print. That's a big thing.
Okay.
TFP.
TFP. Yeah.
So a TFP, typically it's the photographer that comes up with the concept.
Okay.
Because he's wanting to build his portfolio and he needs a model to fit that.
Okay.
In my experience with TFP, I have 90% of the time come up with the concept, which means I've also paid for the clothing. I have done my own makeup because I am an MUA. I've done my own hair because I want to make sure every look is different for every single photo shoot. I've even come to photo shoots with different wigs so that every like individual outfit is different. But in return with some photographers, it's almost like they want you when you're hot.
Okay.
And when you're not hot or they feel like you're not hot in the moment, then they disappear.
Okay.
So that becomes very frustrating when you get told, oh, I've always wanted to work with Miss Keys. You're so great. You're so awesome. I know you work hard. Where's the product from our shoot that we've done? Why am I seeing that the next model is doing the same concept that you pulled me in to do and it wasn't a test shoot? It becomes very disrespectful. So then I fall back and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do it myself. So that's a huge thing. And then honestly, the picture side of modeling has declined because we have reels now and moving content.
Oh, yeah.
So with moving content, it really comes down to how much can you fit in a 15 to 30 second movement. And if your camera quality isn't there and your concept isn't there, there's no need for you because I can do it with my phone.
Yeah, well, I do a lot with my phone, as you can see. You're watching me on my phone. Yeah, it's that part. And I haven't even got there yet, how all of that is kind of, taken on. Because you're not really a photographer. You're more of the content for the photographer. So you're going to always be, in demand. But as far as photography, I had to bring a photographer on here. As a matter of fact, Kevin, where you at, Kevin? I want to holler at you about something. So with that being said, and I just wanted to touch on that because that is a real big conversation in this area, and I see a lot of models get into like something has to happen, then everybody chimes in and everybody's pulling out their chest and they like da 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 da, and it's like, why don't y'all just have a conversation without it having to be something that happened? Just say how you feel so people can start to, y'all can have that conversation, because I'm pretty sure you're not the only one that feels that way when it comes to just trade, your value, your worth. And I hear a lot of models saying, I'm not fit to do this and that, but then they turn around and they go do it because they feel like they can't, there's nothing else to do in this area.
You don't have a choice.
It's like you don't have a choice. So some people use that. And again, it's just, listen, go back to the thing I say all the time is just be a good human. And that's in business and all of that good stuff, so forth and so on. So past the modeling thing, give me a couple of, or give the audience, what's a couple of movies you've been in?
Oh my goodness. I did not expect that question.
I mean, listen, you up here, we want to know about you.
Oh my goodness, now I have to really think because I've been in so many.
So the last one you were in with, was it?
I was in Summer in the City. That one hasn't come out yet.
Okay, that's not the one you got killed with.
You tell people what happened.
Still go watch it.
And now I'm stuck because I feel so bad. But it was produced by Ice. He is actually a videographer who is between here and Atlanta. And so what I'll do is, once we're done, I'll post it up there because I am really at a loss with the name of it.
Listen, I told you.
Treason. There we go.
Yeah.
Treason. I was in Treason.
I don't send no pre-questions. I don't do none of that. Everything for me is off the cuff, so it's authentic here. So
oh my God.
Listen, we're perfect, imperfect human beings, and at the end of the day, when people want to show up all perfect, yeah, I remember. And
I know.
No, stop making and seeing. That's why people on the internet act the way they act, because they're trying to be perfect like that person. That person scripted and they thought about it and they did. And no way. Listen, we are perfect, imperfect human. Y'all see me today? I got on my polo hat, my jeans, and my style shirt.
Y'all want to see my nails?
So I am perfect and perfect. So anything is off the cuff. So definitely. So it was Treason. That one was good. I really liked that one. I was very surprised by it. And I have to say, because again, VA get a bad rap for stuff as far as what we have coming out of this city, and we actually got some really creative people here. Actually, shout out to Show Flacco. He was at VA Swim Week, and that's the first time me and him seeing each other.
I missed him.
Yeah, he was like, "Ain't you?" And I was like, "Ain't you?" And he was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Yeah." And then we were like, "We'll talk later," because I was busy.
Yeah,
so he actually has a movie called Trap City.
New Trap City.
New Trap City, and it's on Tubi.
And New Trap City 2 is out now too. He just announced that it hit Tubi.
Yeah, so I was looking for it before I came here. So I'm gonna go home and watch that and support my boy. I really like meeting y'all in person because it's kind of like so real, especially when you're out here just getting it. VA has a lot to offer, and with all that being said, ma'am,
yes,
what do we have coming up? Well, what do you have coming up? But what she got coming up, she shifts me right on in there, but because again, I am her stylist when it's all said and done. So
she has no choice. She's not going anywhere. I have gone from being half naked to classy half naked. So thank you.
Oh no, you're so welcome. Well, speaking of that, change is good for everybody.
It is.
I mean, and sometimes people just feel like, I don't want to do that, or I'm not going to be myself. You're going to always be you.
Mm-hmm.
You resonate through whatever you put on your body or whatever makeup. You're going to still come through, but you have to be confident. That just doesn't happen overnight. You got to learn that.
Yeah.
And the fact is, her going from no clothes to semi-clothes, classy, was a choice I let her make on her own. But at the end of the day, you have to want it and know that your value and worth is still going to be there with or without it, because her talent speaks for itself, her creativity speaks for itself. So what do we have coming up, ma'am?
So I have to make sure I say this the right way so you can fully accept it. I am hosting the very first all-female independent full-length concert at the Hampton Convention Center, the Hampton Roads Convention Center.
Get your glass.
Oh,
did y'all if you didn't make it tonight, make sure you make it. It's the pick me up patty. Let me tell y'all something. I was tired, and it just came to mind. So it's a little vodka, Mountain Dew, lemon, and ice. Yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, but congratulations. Congratulations. So first of all, yes,
that's good.
You're gonna be up for a while because Mountain Dew do it. So the first ever all-female
full-length concert, full-length independent concert.
Okay.
So what that means is, we have major labels like Rockefeller and Young Money. I am signed to a label, Rockstars Entertainment, that is owned by Prince Hakeem. However, this particular concert, I am fully funding.
Okay.
So as an independent artist, this is typically not heard of. Shout out to my fellow artists. We normally do shows that are done on our own, and a show is different from a concert because typically you give about 10 artists about a 10 to 15 minute set, and it kind of ends at about, somewhat of the same time length, but this is different because of the venue itself, the historical venture that is bringing.
Yeah.
It's not something that is done. And I have brought together artists that are amazing in their own right, but that I personally feel are too big for where they are.
Again, is VA, honey, is VA, and we, she's in the music industry and I'm in the fashion industry, and she dibbles a little bit in the fashion industry. I dibble over there with actually my clients that I style, but I don't really know what that give and take is when it comes over there. I know there's a lot of talented people, but I know we have so many people that's in this area that consider themselves rappers or singers and doing all the, the open mic nights and then this and that. Like, for you to bring a concert, I think it's great. For you to jump out on, just jump off the porch and say, I'm going to get it done, I think it's amazing. Because you've already succeeded. Doing what you envisioned and setting to go for it and pushing for it, you're already a success. Whether it does this or does that, you've already succeeded. So congratulations on that. Why did you choose the artist that you chose to be on there?
So, as an artist, you always have to think what's going to happen past your career. Because anything could happen. I could lose my voice. I could balloon up or get sick or whatever. So I've always been into not only being an artist myself, but wanting to find talent, to find gifted people. Let me take that back, because I feel like there's a difference between talented and gifted.
No, it's definitely, I mean, a lot of people got talent, but everybody's not gifted with certain things. And then sometimes they don't even know that they're gifted. They're just, you know, it is what it is.
Exactly. So with these particular people that I've chosen, they're not just personal friends of mine, but they are people that I see on a bigger stage.
Okay.
And
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That you look at it that way. I think that's pretty dope.
Because there's so many amazing people out there. And I don't know if you've ever felt it, but have you ever witnessed an artist perform and get that chilling feeling?
Well, I've witnessed people do some things and get that chilling feeling. Like, I've witnessed some models hit a runway and I'd be like, "Ooh, child,
that tingle,
what in the
right?
world? You is so amazing." And it's like effortless for them. And you know, they'd just be like, "Was I good?" I'd be like, "Child, you need to go somewhere with that." You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I've witnessed it in different ways.
It happens. When I go to different shows, I would say about 6 months ago, I stopped performing on certain platforms so that I could stop and hone in on what I do. And I started meeting people. Some I already knew. Like, I guess I'll start listing people. Bonnie Love, I already knew. She's a hip-hop artist / songstress. And when I met her, the thing that stood out to me was, I think I officially met her around the time my mom passed away. And everybody talks about a venue and your clothing not fitting the venue. Or like, this isn't a Beyonce stage. This is just this stage. So they put you in a pocket.
Like, conform yourself to the environment. Don't be who you are.
Exactly.
Be the environment.
Yes.
No.
And I walked in on her performing. I don't even think I knew her name, but I ran up to her because she was in a full tutu. And it was so rock star.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, this is dope. And I hugged her and I took pictures with her. I still have the pictures. And I thought she was amazing. And every time I've seen her, she's had this mixture of sexy and swag and confidence, but humble and business. And it's like we kept bumping into each other. And so and then I saw her at a poetry night, and I'm like, this woman, oh my God. And I had to have her on the show. The next person was Lanique. She actually is the founder of Back to R&B. And they host a monthly show, or she hosts a monthly show with her husband at West Beach Tavern.
Okay. I've been in support once or twice.
And it's amazing.
I mean, just seeing people just, for one, get up in front of other people and, you know, put out there what they've, you know, been working on. That's hard within itself, period. So the fact that they get people over and over to do that says a lot about who they are.
Yeah. She's so dope. I watch her too because I've never said this portion out loud, but Lanique does what I think is like considered a peekaboo. Like, she has a platform of amazing artists, amazing singers, and then she's an amazing artist. And she'll peekaboo every now and then, and you hear this voice that's so strong and so powerful, and she's like, all right, guys, I sang a couple of songs. Somebody bring out the next artist. And I'm like, wait a minute. I want to hear more.
But, you know, some people that have an amazing voice don't really want to be, you know, full-blown artists. They just want to give their creativity or their artistry to the world as they see fit, not trying to, you know, overshadow. You know, because they really see that they want to help other people. We'll get back to the other two. I want to ask this question before I forget, because y'all know I be forgetting stuff. Do you think your passion is your music, or your passion is helping people?
My passion is helping people.
Okay.
I love music. But I don't want to say but, because that negates what you're saying before. I love music, and I love helping people and showing them how amazing they are.
Yeah.
Because there are times where people would tell me how amazing I was, and I didn't feel it. And that's where, you know, my name, Keep Encouraging Yourself, comes from. I tell people it's not just about me. It's about everybody else and how you feel about yourself. Because on my darkest days, God sent one of these people to me and said, hey, you're doing a great job.
Yeah.
And I needed that.
It's a lot. It can be a lot when you are in that position. And I asked you that because with me being in the industry that I'm in, I love styling, I love clothes, I love fashion, but my passion is really helping people. I love helping people. I love encouraging people. I love being around people, even though I don't like being around people. If y'all understand that. There's a difference, you know. But you know, I perk up real quick when it's time to give back.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you, I dragged myself right on up these stairs. I literally dragged myself by this wig up these stairs, and I made it because I knew that me getting here and like I have so many people in my inbox that email me, and they're just like, "Oh my God, you're so amazing." I was thinking that too, or talk about this or this and that, and I tell everybody this. I talk about what's on the cuff, but sometimes I may say I'm gonna talk about this, but I am doing what I want to do, but I'm using fashion and beauty to do it because some of these people I probably would not meet if I wasn't within this realm of who I am. That's why I want to ask you, what do you think? Because I think I'm seeing that in all of my circle, Marquita, Bianca, Ja, Tori, like the business and the industries that we're in, we love them, but we're really servants of God, and God has surrounded me with servants. And I just wanted to put this out here and say that to you guys. Check your circle, because sometimes you may not be elevating or doing the best for you or showing up for yourself because your circle is not what it needs to be. We were not put on earth to be alone, and I mean intimately, family, friends. We were born in a dynamic for a reason. So if you are not feeling a way that you feel like you're being productive and moving forward and going towards your purpose, it's probably because the people around you are not feeding you what you need so that you can feed yourself, so forth and so on. But y'all know I can just keep going on about that. That's what the words of wisdom are about. Pre-sale, go to my website. So what are the other artists?
The other artists, so the next one is Ty Money. I met Ty Money, I think it was almost a year ago. And I always tell the story and like talk about being your authentic self. That's how you know it's real. I remember her performing at T-Rific's birthday party, if I'm not mistaken, and was talking to Lanique. And I'm having a conversation with her. And I look back and Ty Money's still going. I look back at Lanique and I'm like, I thought we had a 10-minute set. What's going on here? Ty Money has perfected how to do a 10-minute set, which is standard out here. It's typically 6 to 10 minutes that they give us.
That seems so long to me.
But it's not. Well, I guess it doesn't. For me, it's not long because radio. Yeah. We had to do an hour-long show and figure out how to do that.
Can y'all believe I did an hour-long show?
You're doing it now.
Who child? I just love what I do. I totally forgot that.
The
had to talk for an hour show, have guests.
And then music in between, but for the most part, it's like 30 minutes to an hour. Yeah.
But the interview sometimes is, just as long because you're cutting it up, chopping it up, and breaking it down. So, anyhow. Okay, so Ty Money perfected.
She perfected her set, and I think she's amazing. It's like, it literally is like watching a concert. And the cool part is I support her, and I watch her at different venues where she's never been to before. And literally 5 minutes into how long the set is, you can look out into the crowd and they're singing her music.
I've seen her perform, and I've seen some of the music that you've recorded on your. And I like a good song that I can diddy bop my head to.
Yeah.
And then the lyrics stick in your head. So I have to say, and I like it. I like. I'm not really a music person. I'm a Jay-Z girl. I like Jay-Z. Ask anyone live with me, anyone stays with me, come around me, you're gonna hear Jay-Z probably 90% of the time. But I like a good song when I hear it. I can bop my head. So I can see that. So who's the last one?
The last one is Afro Majesty, and she told me that at one point she was in one of Cabana Black's videos when she was like 16.
Shout out to Cabana out there doing your thing.
Big things.
I see you.
Yes. So I love Afro, and it was the same thing as I saw her a couple of times, but we myself, Rific, and Ty Money, we did a show in Richmond, and it was a competition with a lot of money on the line, and I looked at her and I saw so much confidence in this woman that I just could not contain it. And I was so excited. And it was a mutual thing. And we talk about women and relationships and intimacies and things like that. So I have to say it this way. I encouraged her and she encouraged me.
Which is how it should be.
It's how it should be, but it was something that wasn't called for. Sometimes people expect it. Like you come to a show, I expect you to record me. I don't expect anybody to like me, but I don't. I really don't. I do this for I do this because this is what God told me to do.
Mm.
But if you know me, like Patricia knows me, I am shy. Sometimes I could be very insecure. I will question things a million times. So it really isn't for other people. At the end of the day, it's for me to feel like, okay, I did it.
Mm-hmm.
When it came to Afro, I thought she was amazing. I saw a little bit of myself in her from when I first got started.
Mm-hmm.
And I just was like, girl, if I could just tweak you and polish you just a little bit, or if I could show you that what you're doing is bigger than what you think it is, you are going to set it off.
You know, we all, how can I put it? So people always see more in us than we see in ourselves. And sometimes even with them telling us, we be like, okay. And go back to being and doing the same thing you're not understanding. But that's just how it is.
That's
you know, that's how people get discovered, because they see more in the artist that they see, and everybody don't have that gift to see that. They see more in what you can be than yourself, and can take that and get you with the right people. And that's a big thing. So with all of those on the ticket, what are y'all expecting to bring? Not expecting. What are y'all bringing to the people that they can get? Because you know, a concert, people like, you know, concert, local, independent, but what type of music and vibe are they going to kind of get from this?
Oh, the beautiful thing is everybody is completely different from the next person.
That's good.
Which is what I really love about the lineup. And they were literally handpicked. I was like, okay, I want you. But everyone is completely different. So with Afro, it's exactly what you're hearing. She's got the most big, beautiful Afro that I've ever seen. However, she has more of a pop vibe. Like, she actually played us an EDM song. I'm like, this is crazy that you can actually get this far into it.
Who does she remind you of?
She reminds me of Janelle Monáe.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, she reminds, and Janelle Monáe, if Janelle and Lizzo had a baby.
Oh.
So she's got the sexiness
different.
of Lizzo and the confidence, but then she's got the intellect and understanding of how you're supposed to move on stage, and the creativity of Janelle Monáe.
Nice.
So that's her. Ty Money she is swag, she is pop, she's Chris Brown in a girl body. she's got that feel to it. So you're gonna get the slow and sexy, but you're also gonna get the club banger from her.
Okay. I can hear that a little bit.
With Lanique, she is Mary J. Blige reincarnated.
Oh, that's it.
And if I didn't say that, I would probably get smacked. So I'm gonna say that's Mary J. Blige reincarnated. But her voice is so strong and so powerful that she really is that R&B vibe. She's going to give you a story when she tells her music. You're gonna get pissed off. You're gonna cry. You're gonna fall in love, and that's what she's gonna give you every single time.
James Brown to me.
Well, without James
Brown, none of this would be possible. Have y'all watched his Get On Up, the movie? I watch it all the time. It's one of my favorite. He tell you, without him, none of you jive turkeys would be doing any music. Him or Little Richard, one of them said, I don't know.
Probably both of them. And then Bonnie, last but not least, Bonnie. Bonnie is, I hope this isn't offensive, but this is the only way I can think of. Bonnie is street, but she's sexy. So, and she's very intellectual. So she can talk to you about spiritual things in her music, but then she'll also talk to you about like how it is in life, period.
Okay.
So, her music is subtle, but it packs a punch, like a shot. Like a shot.
Might take one of those later. No. Girl, listen.
So that's the
pick me up. Patty ain't pick me up yet. I'm trying to get there.
More.
By the time I get finished with the show, I'm gonna be. Then they gonna want to go to sleep. Anyhow, so with all of that being said, what can people expect from Keys? Because Keys have done like different things from, like, y'all have to go to her YouTube, and you know, I think she's very creative. I know she's very creative. She is very creative because I've watched her create, and I just be like, if I can sing, I'll be around this thing like woo. And you know, it's a thing to be able to sing and be creative and produce like your whole what you're thinking. So what are you bringing to the people for your set? Which we can talk about her set, because this girl want to do 50 outfit changes.
I am
a whirlwind, an elephant, and all types of stuff.
And
I'm
fire,
like,
glitter.
Listen.
Yes. Are you scared?
No, I'm tired.
So with my portion of the show, at first I was a little nervous about it because my set is close to an hour, but I've done an hour-long show before. So with just 2 outfit changes, we're gonna add a few more to it. But my particular set is going to be everything that I do all in one stage. So meaning there have been people who have booked me because I did pop music. Some booked me for sexy music. Some booked me for gospel music. You're gonna get everything. Anything instrumental that I do, dancing, creativity. Like I'm literally producing a package set for myself as a concert. So yeah, I'm not gonna do any more if anybody had a baby situation because there's nobody like me. So you're just gonna have to.
Listen, I know that's right. I mean, I think it is really something amazing. Again, I'm not really in the music world around here. I did want to dive in it because of my clients, but just with your name for being lights at the Hampton Coliseum, that's a big deal. Like, listen, it's a big deal. Trust me, I know. I produce fashion shows in some of the biggest places in this area, and it's a big deal. It's a lot of work. But congratulations on all of that. I'm so glad that you can come on and talk to my people about it. You guys, if y'all looking for something to do, give them the date.
It's September 18th. Tickets are on sale right now. www.themisskeys.com. TheMisskeys.com. And right now they're just $20 for early bird tickets. $20. $35 for a front row ticket, but there's only like 15 of them. So the venue seats 200. You might as well go ahead and get the ticket.
I mean, and also just saying that if you know anybody interested in breaking into the music industry, bless them with a ticket, bring them, come out and show them this is something that they can do even on a local level in this area. Because again, people, you start telling them you want to be a certain thing, and they be like, oh, not here. You got to move all the way to Georgia, Atlanta, Miami.
We'll start here.
But at the end of the day, why not start where you're at, perfect what you do, and move on, or just move around and go and come back home. So definitely think this will be good for any inspiring. So definitely, if y'all know anyone, y'all cop a ticket. It's $20. Like, you can't beat that. Come on, y'all. Don't let me down. Go over and cop a ticket. Meet me there, beat me there. So with all that said and done, do I get the exclusive backstage interviews with artists? My show. Oh, I forgot. Prince Hakeem will kill you.
Prince Hakeem is hosting the show. He has dedicated and sponsored the hosting of the show. But yeah, absolutely.
Well, I'm going to bring y'all some content. I'm going to see if we can just set up and get some good behind-the-scenes content and just some good stuff for you guys. And if not, it definitely will be on YouTube. You'll get it in my vlog form. And Facebook Live, you'll get it in snippets on my IG story and my social media. Yeah. So if you're not following me on YouTube, go follow me on YouTube at Alwayz A Lady. If you're not following me on my social media, go to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok at Alwayz A Lady, always with a Z from A to Z. And find me there. And then also we're going to drop all the information for the concert in the comments below. I'm actually going to have a dedicated page on my website where you can go. If you're on my website, you can go to it, or if it's easier to go from my website to the site, I'll send you right over. You can get tickets that way. So there's no reason why you should not be able to support. And do you have, like, for people that can't make it, don't want to come, but it's like, you know what, I really love this girl. This is big of her. Can they donate to you?
Absolutely. So on my website, if you go to excuse me, I didn't even mention the name of the concert.
Woo, child. We did all of that.
We did so much. The concert is called The Miss Keys Presents the Paradox Concert. So a little bit about that. Paradox was an album that I actually put out that never happened. I'm really big on energy, so I put out the album. It didn't feel like it was time yet, and God said it's a concert. So there we are. But if you
there you have
there
it,
we
people.
are. We gotta make it bigger. But if you go to my website, under the tab of the name of the concert, every individual artist has a short bio, so you get to know them.
Nice.
And there's actually a button there where you can actually donate directly to the artists themselves.
Really, really nice. Are you going to be needing help backstage if someone wants to volunteer?
Absolutely.
You can hit me up for that, though, but
please.
Okay, so of course I'm going to be handling, the show, coordinating, make sure everything is run smooth, on top of being her stylist. So if you would like to work, volunteer, be a part of this in any way, shape, fashion, or form, you want to sponsor one of the artists, we're going to drop the links to their social media under this, and also where you can go and find them. So therefore, you could support this thing. Like, the tickets are $20. These are people that's out here independent trying to do their thing. And I really am glad that, we decided to have you today, because it's just rolling into this whole thing of supporting and loving and showing people, giving them their flowers while they're alive, because it takes a lot. It takes a lot to for one, want to do something, for two, to step out and do it, and for three, to add people on, because that's a whole nother situation.
Yes.
When you are doing something and you got other elements that you can't control.
Exactly.
And especially people that's going through life like you're going through, and then you can't control the ticket sales, and you can't control the other. So that there itself is a lot. Trust me, I know. I did it in the fashion world. So with that being said, do you think that fashion and music go hand in hand, or do you think it's like hand in hand? Because I can't say you can't have music without fashion, or fashion without music, but you really can't. Can you really be an artist without a style?
Absolutely not. Even like a J. Cole, who decided, you know what, I'm not gonna get a haircut, I'm just gonna live in the studio for a minute. That's still a look.
Yeah, that is.
And that everybody is actually copying that look.
Yeah.
So, me personally, I can't have one without the other, because when I write a song, I see the music video, I see the clothes, I see all of it. Like, I personally cannot have one without the other.
So do you consider yourself a visionary?
Absolutely.
Oh, well,
absolutely. It's just how my brain works. It's the gift that God gave me, of the gift of sight, which, can go deeper, but the gift of sight means I can hear something and I can feel it. I can see the colors. I can feel what the person is feeling. Mm-hmm. And, colors even dictate how you're feeling. Oh, yeah, definitely,
because y'all can see I got a black tie.
But she also has on red, which means she's popping out. Yeah. She wants y'all to know that she's amazing.
And it's just one of those days. But I still look amazing. Also, y'all can go purchase this hat on my Amazon store, because I am an ambassador for Amazon. So go purchase this hat on my Amazon store. I have to put my link tree back up, but you can go to my website and see all that stuff. There's a lot happening over here, I'm telling you.
I feel like, okay, so I know you're here and we're talking about what I'm doing, but I gotta tell y'all, Patricia is amazing. She is phenomenal, and there are times where I don't want to do, and she says, get up, let's go. And I feel like a lot of what I do, even when it comes down to music videos, from the first cover that we did, Art of Attraction.
Oh my God.
Art of Attraction was the first time we worked together. I don't know if you remember, but we were at the studio at Famous Radio Live Studio. And I met her, and I kind of chased her down in the hallway. And I've always been bubbly, like, please, can you sell this for me? Please, I really want to do this. Like, there's a million stories I can tell you about Patricia, but I can tell you that one particular day, I told her what I needed and what I was expecting. She never told me no. She didn't tell me look crazy. She trusted my vision. I trusted her vision. And Art of Attraction is the biggest album that I have ever done in my 12-year career.
I totally forgot about it.
Yes, you did that.
And I still have the poster and everything, the CD cover and everything.
And the mug.
I should have brought it.
My mug's on a mug.
Yeah, so, and the mug right in the closet. I'm going to bring that next week for y'all to see, like, you've done a lot. You've done a lot. You've conquered a lot. And I'm just happy to have been a part of that, And again, you guys, like, I'm so glad she on, for one, to show y'all that she jumped off the porch because she wanted to do it. And secondly, that you can have good relationships with people in the industry where they're authentic. There's no competition. There's no I'm the boss and you going, like, it's so easy to have authentic relationships. As y'all can see, my other ones that I have, go back and look at the other lives. Tori, Marquita, Ja, out there, and we're all bosses. Yeah. But we all play our own lane. We all do, what we're supposed to do. When we know we need to fall back or even not be a part of something and to just support. You got to know them things, because authentically having good relationships is so important. And I didn't know how important it was until I was in this phase in my life. But I had 3 kids that was my little broke best friends for a while, and now they're going to be somebody else's broke friends themselves, and they're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me. And, I just have to say something about them every show, because it's my get back of torture, the way they tortured me, just doing things to be doing things. So it's my turn. Being a mother of semi-adults is a lot going on. What else did I have? That was it, you guys. We ran an hour. The first one, an hour and a half. Now I cannot run another hour. I couldn't even download it I took 4 days trying to download that video and get it ready for YouTube. And I was just like, listen, we're going to have to cut this to get this short, because this is the thing. I'm not going anywhere. So whether you support, like or not, I'm going to stay here, because again, I'm going to make this post. Some people didn't make it the way that they wanted to, and today was in their 50s or 60s. So I'm not gonna let age define or time define when I'm gonna succeed or whatever the case may be. So I'm gonna be here for a while. So y'all are gonna see them again. You're gonna see the things that they have going on, and just seeing us out here being great, and to encourage you guys to definitely just, you have one life to live. You cannot get out of it alive. I'm telling y'all. So y'all just keep being amazing. So other than the paradox coming up, what else do you have, or you just focusing on that right now?
Focusing on that right now. I do have other things going on, but if they go to my website, you'll find them there. Different shows that I have coming up in the area. I am hosting an event where they're focusing on lupus.
Nice.
It's the I think it's old school dance party at the Boo Williams Center, and that's going to be on September 17th. Yeah. So that'll be right before the concert. So if y'all know me, know my heart, pray for my legs, because the last one we did was 5 years ago, and it was actually I think a couple months after my mom passed. She passed from breast cancer and lupus. So this actually is something that's very near and dear to my heart. So you're going to hear about the both of them for quite some time. So yeah.
Okay, well, again, go to the website. We're going to drop it below. On YouTube, you guys can go straight to the description. Everything's going to be down there. I didn't get to do a hot topic because, again, blanket-minded, you guys. I was trying to figure out. I always see something I want to talk about, and then when I get here, I forget which way I want to go. I'm trying to figure out, what did I see in the news recently that I was just like, that's so dumb.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, it's some things are just so dumb.
Did you hear about the woman who had like a little bit of weed? She was a basketball player in Russia.
Yeah,
and now
Jasmine.
she's going to jail for 9 years.
Jasmine Littlejohn. Oh, she gonna kill me. Jasmine. My 26-year-old, she was telling me today in the car, like, Mom, they said, okay, so let's talk about it real quick. I think that's interesting because I'm like, wait, hold on, y'all, I gotta shimmy shake my pants right now. I think that is so stupid. At the end of the day, and again, this is my opinion, like at buttholes, everybody got one. For her to have been caught with what she had been caught with, and for her to still be over there in jail, and for them to be giving her that and making her example, I think is, to me, a poor job with the people that runs our country. Because there's no way they should be allowing a citizen, someone that comes forward to something like that, they're making an example out of her, if you ask me.
Yeah.
And I think taking away 9 years of somebody's life for that, and as much as we give to other countries and support and go stick our nose where it doesn't belong for people that is not over here, and not saying people deserve to be treated in the type of way, we're talking about this particular situation. I do believe someone of a higher up should have stepped in and been got that girl home and made her come home and dealt with her in a way here, because giving her 9 years for something to that nature, and I understand it's illegal over there, illegal, it said no means no, means no, people, but come on, like, for real.
Yeah, I looked at the story again, and I saw her in essence pleading for her life and trying to apologize for it, but honestly, it's no different than what happens here on American soil. I mean, you got a black man who's going to jail for a dime bag. Like, I used to be an officer.
That's right, you did used to be
I was a CO.
Yeah.
The comparison between the two, honestly, is no different. I have seen, and I'm going to use race. You said be authentic.
I mean, it is, of course.
And
if you don't like it, chime it on off.
A black man goes to jail here for a dime bag, which is a $10 bag of weed, and a white man will have like hit someone, like murdered someone, and gets out. I have seen it happen. So I'm not surprised that this is happening in Russia, because if I'm not mistaken, Russians dominate, and there's not many black Russians, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm not surprised. Racism happens everywhere, and I don't believe that this was a oops, my bad.
Yeah.
This is a set example, but and she's a celebrity.
Yeah, and she's a celebrity. It is crazy that you said it's not many black Russians. Okay, just a reference to why I was laughing, you guys. So I've been watching Hidden Figures with Tahadri P. Henson, Janae Monáe, and Spencer, Octavia Spencer. And when they brought her into the office, because she did the math calculations without being able to see, and he asked her, he said, "Are you a spy?" And she said, he said, "Are you a Russian spy?" And she said, "I'm not Russian. Like, I'm all the way black." And then he looked at her like, you are black. And then he was like, okay, whatever. So that's what tickled my fancy. But with that being said, as far as that whole situation, I too totally agree. I mean, it's truly ridiculous to me. going back to something you said, and then we're gonna get out of here, y'all. Because again, we can always bring Miss Keys back. I can always do another interview with her. I know y'all like when I have people on here because I just be, I was talking to a homeboy of mine, and he was basically today saying how he read something. No, he seen a documentary. How do you say that?
Documentary.
Listen, I don't remember names. I twist words really bad, and I have ADHD sometimes, so y'all just get used to it. He was basically saying he seen a
documentary,
and they were basically saying the reason why they give. Now listen, I'm just repeating, but I'm gonna look it up. The reason why, the reason why they give black people higher sentences than Caucasians or any other race is because they feel black people can take it. He said they feel that we are stronger, our mind is stronger, and we can take a higher sentence. That's bull crap. And I told him, stop playing on my phone and stop playing in my face. Like, that sounds so dumb. He's like, no, I'm not lying.
It makes sense,
he
though.
said, I swear, he said, I'm going to try to find it again. He said, I was just strolling and I start watching it and I didn't, he was like, I'm going to try to find it again and send it to you. He's like, and that's what they said. And I said to him, I said, maybe they think because we were able to overcome the things that we have overcome that they feel that we are stronger, but that is still not a fair reason to give us something more for the same crime because we can take it. So I just want to dig more into that, and I just wanted to put that out there. You like it, you don't like it, I don't care, but I say some things because maybe my ignorance to it may spark someone to get in my inbox and say, let me send you some, or let me tell you about something, because I'm all about knowledge and growth. I'm all about learning. I'm all about correcting what I don't know or what I'm doing or saying wrong. So, I'm going to tell you, I tell you all the time, I'm a perfect, imperfect human being. Nothing I do up here is going to be perfect. It's just going to be me. And if you feel a way about it, have the conversation with me, baby. Mm-hmm. So, yes, I thought that was very crazy that he said that, and I was like...
But it makes sense.
It makes sense, but it also makes sense to go on this side. Now, I'm sorry, y'all, I can't answer y'all questions, because for some reason, my devices just ain't working today. The enemy is on the rise, because he know I've been getting some real good stuff with you guys. And it also says to me that if they can say that we're strong enough to take a higher sentence than another race, and we're strong enough to take it, that goes to show me that they are so scared of how inferior, how powerful we are, and they'll do anything to break us down, because if we can overcome something like that, and then they're giving us putting things on us to see if we're going to overcome, and we usually do. They're testing our power, but we're not testing our power. We're not showing them how powerful we are, because again, it's just my opinion. I feel we just something ain't right with us sometimes. It's because I don't understand how we can be so powerful but so weak at the same time, especially if we come together in numbers. This is another reason why I've had my girlfriends up here to show, listen, we are more powerful together, but we even powerful alone, because we support each other when we're together. Not so that's a lot. I have the girls back next week, and we're gonna have a conversation about some stuff, so we'll be able to get into that more. But I know y'all gonna be in my inbox like, always a lady. Why did you say that? Because I felt like it. And sometimes I say things that I feel like may spark something. I may not know it all, and I'm open to hear anybody's, whatever. So again, sorry I can't see y'all comments, but I definitely will be commenting back tonight, getting back to y'all and anybody that inbox me on Facebook. So we're gonna get out of here. Anything else you want to say to the people before we leave, sweetheart?
I have to say my mantra. Keep encouraging yourself, and even if you just touch one person, you've done your job.
Definitely 100%. I believe that. Also, you guys remember my book is in pre-sale. Words of Wisdom for the Heart and Soul, a collaboration of 36 influential women. I said it, you guys. I barely got it out, but I said it. Influential women in this area and beyond. And we are giving you motivation, inspiration, love. We care. We're pointing out things to you that may just be able to set you in a different mindset. The purpose of the book was to write what we felt would encourage the people that know us and who we are. Because again, I may touch a person that the other person doesn't resonate with. Who I am resonate with these people, but who she is resonate with these people. So when you get 36 women, we're going to make an incredible impact on helping people with just our words of wisdom. You know how sometimes, like, I'm a Les Brown fan, but I know a lot of people that don't like Les Brown. And I'm like, how can you not like Les Brown? He's Les Brown. But he doesn't resonate. They would rather go over to Tony Robbins, I think, Roberts. Or they may want to go to whoever. But this is why whatever market you in, whatever industry you in, it's never something that you can't do because you resonate with your certain audience. So I say all that to say is this book is going to be able to help so many people because you have 36 different women from different backgrounds, walk of life, educations, grind, hustle, just everything. And we're giving you words of wisdom from who we are to resonate and help others. So you guys, the pre-sale is on. You can go over to my website. The book is $19.99 pre-sale. The journal is $24.99. The journal is a great way to motivate yourself, write things out, because I'm a true believer if you write it out, get it out of your head, that it just may be something that you want to jump off the porch for. See Miss Keys over here. So go to my website, patriciaalwaysALady.com, click Words of Wisdom. It'll take you straight to the pre-sale page. Pre-sale, you know, this is going to be good. Plus, we have an Amazon bestseller campaign tomorrow, which you can get the download for only $2. So I'll be going live tomorrow to let you guys, you know, if you don't want to get the book or the journal, you can go and get the digital copy. It's going to be $2, and we're headed towards a bestseller. So therefore, we can inspire and motivate people all over the world. And don't just do it because I'm asking you to do it because you know someone needs it or you need it. Like, you just never know how reading certain things can help you. Every morning I get up and I'm listening to something that I need to get me through my day, whether that is a podcast, whether that is TD Jakes, Sarah Jakes, S2S, Eric Thomas. Like, I have a slew of people that I go to depending on what I need to fill up that I feel like I'm not getting or I'm not able to, you know, put out of me. And this book is going to help you. So definitely, y'all go over, support your girl, and go over to the YouTube. Anything?
I'm good.
You good? Okay, you guys. So y'all go over to my website, Patricia Alwayz A Lady. You're going to be able to find the link to Key's Paradox concert coming up September
18th.
18th at the Hampton Coliseum. You can also go to my website.
Convention Center.
Woo, Convention Center.
One day though, we're on our way.
Yeah. Listen to me. Listen, big deal. You know, big deal. Also, you will be able to go over there and get the book over for pre-sale. Go check out my blogs. Go check out my Express editor link. As y'all know, I'm a ambassador for style editor for Express, ambassador for Unique Total Designs. I have a lot going on, so just go over there and go to the website and support your girl. What else do I have to say? Thank you to all my sponsors: BailaFuzion's Dance and Creative Arts Center for my set, Unique Total Designs, Tamika Williams for my hair. Now, this is not her. Don't have her. Listen, don't do it. She is gonna fuss. She's gonna fuss. She see me in this wig, but I'm sad, and I just feel like I'm sorry. But I am an ambassador for her and her salon. Go over to my YouTube. I did a beautiful video on how she took my hair from terrible to healthy. Listen, all with just being who she is. Coastal Virginia Fashion Week, Risk Contour. We're definitely going to be sponsors for the Paradox concert. So we have a lot going on. So other than that, if you're looking to be a sponsor for me, you know where to find me. If you want to have something to do as far as supporting the Paradox, y'all can go over and hit Miss Keys. She's tagged on the page. And other than that, you guys got to go. So what do I say when I say it? You only have one life to live. Live it the way you want, and make sure you are having fun doing it. I think I said it a different way, but today that's how you're going to get it. All right, you guys, I love y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.
Keys, don't talk about nobody. So I'll turn off the camera.
Okay.
You know.